What is going on, everyone? Chuck here, and today we're going to be doing a review on the new Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. Now, this should go without saying. This is going to have a bunch of spoilers. So if you have not seen the movie, if you're waiting for it to come out into movie theaters in America, go there, watch it, come back when it comes out, and then see if you agree or disagree with the things that I say in the comment section below. Or if you have seen it, go ahead and comment. And I don't know, there might be a link in the description how to watch it. I'm not quite sure. I'm against pirating videos, but I'm just saying there might be one there. I don't know. So I'm going to go with pros and cons. So starting off with the pro list. How the movie started. We got to see a different take of Planet Vegeta, all the Saiyan, the Saiyans as children, Bardock, got to see he looked a little bit different, but still the same. King Vegeta looked a little bit different, still the same. Paragus looked just like Paragus in one of the other movies. I enjoyed that a lot. I got to see Goku's mom, an individual who I may have missed, but I thought maybe it was Nappa, but I could not have been. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. So, pretty much, Broly has a high power level. We know that. It was in the other movies. This is a completely separate thing, and he has a higher power level. So King Vegeta gets reported that Broly has a higher power level, so he banishes Broly to a planet, right? Because that's just what you do as Saiyans. And Paragus he knows what King Vegeta is doing. He hops on the next ship, flies on over there to rescue his son, and swears revenge on King Vegeta. Kind of a total Saiyan thing to do, right? Everything about that. Sending the kid off because your son's supposed to be the chosen one. Your son has a humongous power level. You hope your son's going to take down King Cold or Frieza. And now your best hope of actually doing that, you send off. With a little bit of foreshadowing later. Fast forward, we meet up with Goku and the gang. Frieza's in the picture. Frieza wants to be 5 centimeters taller. I don't know why. You guys don't know why. Who knows why. So he's going to the Dragon Balls to be taller. Which, as for a plot, is pretty lame. I think they could have just eliminated Frieza altogether. I enjoyed how Paragus was kind of like he was in the original movies, but then they definitely made him his own abusive kind of father role. Which leads to my first con of the movie, which would be how they handled Broly when he wasn't rampaging and fighting. He was just like a big dumb bucket. He was just dumb. They made him dumb, illeducated, innocent like a child, which you can do that without making him dumb. And that was kind of like, to me, like, why? You can make him like a beat down person, someone who's minding their father because he has the little thing on his neck, shock collar. Which, if he could build a shock collar out of nothing, how come he couldn't fix a ship to get off the planet? Doesn't matter. So, Broly is dumb. And I was not okay with that. It's okay if, I don't know why they took a very beloved, in my opinion, beloved and iconic character and did that to him. So, fast forward with leaving some of the parts in there for you guys to go watch. Broly meets up with Frieza. Frieza's like, oh, I got a great idea. I want to be a little bit taller. So I'm going to send this Saiyan to go fight the other Saiyans and beat them. Here's the deal, though. You can do what you want with Vegeta. You let me handle Son Goku. That's all I care about. I want to kill him. You do whatever. Paragus is like, sweet, high five. Off they go. They go to land. Bulma had already collected like 6 Dragon Balls, so they go land where the 7th Dragon Ball is located. Frieza's armies get there. Lo and behold, the Saiyans are already there. Goku, Vegeta, Whis is there. Bulma, doesn't matter. So a little bit of talk goes back and forth, and Paragus sees Prince Vegeta, or King Vegeta, however you want to look at him now, and says, "Oh yeah, they made Vegeta like Vegeta the Fourth, like the fourth one." I thought that was kind of funny. So Paragus goes, "Get him!" And Broly goes, and they start fighting. And at first, they did like what I felt was a little callback from the very first Broly movie, where the Saiyans were swinging on Broly when he was in his legendary status, and he was just sitting there dodging. Well, Vegeta did that to Broly. The thing that I liked was because Paragus never trained Broly. Broly was just this like rage machine. Broly didn't really know how to fight, so Vegeta's kind of making him look awful. And then Broly starts to increase with the skill and start to, that probably Saiyan blood starts taking over. And Vegeta turns Super Saiyan and, does the whole shabam, and Broly goes flying and all that kind of stuff that that's going to happen in, God, this chair, that is going to happen in a Dragon Ball movie or series. And then Broly's stock keeps rising, and Vegeta goes Super Saiyan God. Red hair. Starts pounding Broly. And of course, the whole theme is he keeps learning. So there's a point where Vegeta kind of looks at Goku a little bit, and without really saying, tag me in, he kind of says, Goku, you're in. So Goku jumps in there. And this part I didn't really like. This is a con. Goku, in his base form, struggled the same amount where Broly was in this, going upwards, where he was gradually getting better. Goku was struggled about the same as Super Saiyan God Vegeta. I thought they were much closer in power than that. But Vegeta was starting to struggle, and Goku was definitely struggling, but it didn't seem like he was struggling as much because he's in his base form. Then Goku turns Super Saiyan, Broly gets better. Goku turns Super Saiyan God, what happens? Broly gets better. There's a point where Goku is beat. He's done. He's on the ground, and they have a weird, like, Piccolo cameo that he starts to talk to Vegeta, or not Vegeta, starts to talk to Goku out of nowhere. Like, son, what are you doing? I sense a big power level over there. And Goku's like, yeah, man, don't come over here. I'm getting beat up. And Piccolo's like, well, I ain't coming anyway. And so Goku's all, well, don't go anywhere, because I may teleport to you when things get hairy. That's pretty much how the conversation went. You didn't really even need it. So then Goku gets up, all beat up, goes Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue, starts fighting, starts struggling. Vegeta, who's been sitting there for a while now, goes, you know what? I'm jumping in. He goes Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. They do some of the stuff you see in the trailer. And nothing. They can't, they're not, Broly's just increasing. So, they both do a kind of funny moment where, and was a plus, they fly past Frieza, right? And Frieza's like, and sees this big rage machine coming at him. And starts getting pounded. Bam, 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 bam. Mind you, there's things that happened prior that I want, you guys should be able to watch. This isn't a full, like, spoiler review, or I'm going to give you everything. But bam, 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 bam. So Goku grabs Vegeta, teleports out of there. Boom. Now here's another problem I have with the movie. Piccolo teaches Vegeta how to do the fusion dance, which makes sense. Vegeta has no reason to know how to do the fusion dance by now. Seen Trunks does it, even admits has seen Trunks do it. But then they show Gogeta go fat. They show Gogeta go skinny, which is 2 fusions, and now there's an hour that passes because it's a half hour. The whole time, Frieza's fighting Broly. Now, I don't know how long Goku and Vegeta were supposed to be fighting Frieza. If it was a half an hour and we just got to watch, part of it and they said, oh, that happened in half an hour, which I doubt. No, no mountain went home safe. They all got blown up. All the little iceberg mountains over there. So, Frieza's fighting Broly for an hour. And Broly's kind of like plateauing a little bit, right? He did this gigantic increase, went Super Saiyan, with like his legendary Super Saiyan form, and then the second the two Saiyans leave, he kind of goes like, right around this area. So then they fuse again. The third time, bingo, Gogeta. Then they explain like why they have the name of Gogeta, which we don't like. I don't really need to know. I don't care if they want to name themselves, but let's get back to the action, because the action up until now is very Dragon Ball-esque action. So they go back. They start fighting Broly, and it's a one-sided fight. Like, and not in Broly's favor. Broly's getting beat up. He's not getting manhandled like he was manhandling other people, but he definitely was losing. He definitely was not winning the fight. So then, one of the characters in the movie wishes Broly off the planet, so he's gone because she wanted to save his life because she thought he's a peaceful, pure-hearted Saiyan, and there ain't nothing peaceful about pure-hearted what he was doing to Frieza's face. Let me tell you. So that's like the movie in a nutshell. I had 3 pros. I had 7 cons. So all in all, you would think that, well, didn't really care for the movie all that much. And minus a little bit of nostalgia, it might be the better of all the Broly movies. But the Bio Broly movie, that one don't count. That's out. So there's only 2 of them. And it's by far better than the second Broly movie. Although the triple Kamehameha with Goku, Goten, Gohan, that was pretty cool. The first Broly movie was, in my opinion, great, but like I was young when I watched it, so it might be just nostalgia, getting the feels when I watch it. This movie might be far superior, and I may just favor the original Broly movie. But the other cons I had written down were Frieza didn't really need to be in the movie. He was relatively useless. You didn't really need the Dragon Balls, and then I had said the ending. Like, if they were to redid it to where everything up until a certain point was the same, and then Broly gets rescued, and they can still go meet Frieza, but forget the wish part, and then Paragus wants to rejoin the army like they want to, and Frieza tells them where Vegeta is, like they do. Let them land, let them go out, and then let Broly start wreaking havoc. The Saiyans come, and then you can start doing a similar battle. One thing I kind of understand is they had to get away from Broly because Broly was on them. Like, if you walked up to a beehive and smacked it, Broly's on these 2 Saiyans, just like they can't get him off, and they are Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. Like, so there was a definite like power difference. Now the whole time I'm watching this, I'm wondering to myself, I wonder how well Broly would have done against Jiren. Like, would he have been too stupid to do anything because they made him pretty dumb, or would he have beaten him into the ground and grinded him? That I would have loved to see. Now, I'm not saying in the future make Broly a good guy, or even a chaos neutral good guy, kind of like they had made Vegeta in Dragon Ball Z, where he was kind of good but kind of bad. Like, you didn't really know. They're trying to make him where you didn't really know what his motive was, and Frieza's definitely a bad guy, but played with the good guys for a minute. I would like to see Broly come back, and maybe even in a super anime, or definitely in an anime. but be different and not just be a, like, I want him to be the main bad guy, and maybe a bad guy that the superheroes, the heroes don't, aren't able to beat right away. I think that would be cool to see. I mean, even Goku Black, Goku Black, they couldn't beat him, but eventually, they wrapped it up. Let him be the main bad guy for the series. Like if you do another small little series of 28, 64, whatever episodes, let him be the bad guy where he's just terrorizing everybody because his dad's dead and it's your fault and I'm going to make you pay and this is how it goes. Who knows? Comment in the, leave your comment down there. If you like this video, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe. Again, I don't know where the link is to watch the video. Maybe in the description. I don't know. But give it a check, and I have been Chalk. We'll see you later.